Hi, and welcome back or welcome to my channel, By Hook or By Needles. My name is Sam, and today I'm just going to share with you some happy mail that I was sent by Diane Major. Now, Diane and I, been chatting on and off for quite a few months, and we talked about mostly yarn and yarny things. And one of the questions she asked me once was, what would you like to try that's an American yarn? And my answer was this. It is the Premier Bloom DK. It's a self-striping yarn. It's the one, it's called Baby's Breath. But if you hold it upside down, so I'm going to have to go from the opposite end so that the red happens before the leaves. To me, it looks like clusters of holly berries and holly leaves. Now, why would I want that? Well, for those of you who have been here a while, you might recall that my daughter's name is Holly. And so for me, this yarn was something I really, really, really wanted to try. And, well, and the labels have come off, but that's my fault. I got two huge, now these are 7-ounce, 7-ounce hanks, skeins, and I got two of them to try. So that's 200 grams Australian, and I can't tell you how excited I am. That's my tummy grumbling, I think. If you can hear it, I apologize. It's angry with me. My brain. Two hanks. Yes, two hanks. And they are, now if we go back to, there's 600 meters in one. So that's 1,200 meters I've got there. So that's going to be enough to make pretty much anything I want. Initially I was thinking a hat and a scarf for her. But then I sort of thought, oh, I could maybe get a jumper out of it. Or, I could get a really nice sort of wrap, probably a rectangular wrap would be something she would prefer, or even a poncho, or something with a hood. I think she'd really like something with a hood. And then I was thinking, I've seen these, like, those dickies where you sort of get the collar and then it has like a bit of material down the front, and they're called dickies, I think. I was thinking I could sort of make something like that, a short sort of poncho that comes around just to the shoulders all the way around, that comes with a turtleneck and then into a hood or something like that. But then I'd still have yarn left over, so I've really got to think carefully about what I make. But I know I wanted to make something either for her in the holly yarn. I'm calling it holly yarn. It is called Baby's Breath, in case you do want to buy it for the same purpose of making something for someone for Christmas, with the same idea of starting at the other end of the skein. I'm not really sure which color comes first. I haven't worked it out, but it looks like if you go from the outside, it looks like the green comes first. So if I take it from the middle, then it looks like the red will come first. So I might have to go from the middle. I might have to rewind it to make sure that I get red first if I'm knitting upwards, or if I'm knitting downwards, I need to come from the outside. I need to work that out. Yeah. It is lovely and soft. And this is actually from Turkey, which doesn't surprise me because Turkey yarns are always so nice. I like most of the yarns that are made, produced and made in Turkey. So yeah, thank you very much, Diane. I love, love, love that. Now the other, where's my thing? Oh, there it is over there. The other thing she sent me was that, where's the label? There it is. This is a Stanley cake. For those who've never seen a Stanley cake, this is what a Stanley cake is. It is huge. This is 750 meters, and it's 350 grams. And it's got a little E in front of it, and that's the European E, which means estimate. But, they say estimate, but, it's usually spot on. Now, the interesting thing with this is it says it's a 4 weight. Now, I guess that's because of the halo. You can see it against my black top. There's quite a bit of halo. But I'm going to treat it as I think, a 4-ply. I don't know. It's a lovely color. I'm so grateful to her for sending me this. And there was a bit of a story behind this, because what actually happened was I had won a Stanley cake in a draw, and unfortunately, because I was in Australia, they weren't able to send it to me because of the weight and the cost of postage and everything, which now, for those of you who are saying, why did you join then if you couldn't win? I did ask if it was international, and I was told yes, and that's why I joined. But I happened to win the really big, heavy prize, the main prize. And I think that sort of, shocked the person who was doing the giveaway. But, I get it. It was a huge lot of stuff that I'd won, but there was a Stanley cake in it. And and I was telling Diane, I almost got a Stanley cake once. I said, I really want to try one. So I told her the story about how I almost got a Stanley cake, and so she sent me this as well. So I've got 2 really great yarns that I've been wanting to try for a very long time. I can't be more grateful and appreciative that Diane went to the effort to, get these and send them to me. It couldn't have been cheap to send them all the way to Australia. Thank you, Diane, so much. It really is lovely. Another thing she sent me, and I think this was a bit of a hint. Earlier in the year, I had a thing where I was going to make one of these monthly amigurumis that was on a calendar that came with a magazine, and each amigurumi celebrated a special celebration that happens in wherever. And I think Diane won 2 or 3 of them, 2 of 3 or 4 of them. Sadly, I sort of just got really bored with that, and so what I did is I stopped doing it. But she'd won 2, so I think this is a hint that maybe I should get back to doing them. Because I remember saying to Diane again, because we talk about just yarny stuff. I remember saying to her, how these curlers are a really brilliant idea, because you can, put them in the necks or arms and legs of whatever you're making, and then they might stand up and all the rest of it. So she sent me these nice, short, fat ones, and these taller, skinny ones. I have actually already got some really skinny ones that I'd ordered ages and ages ago. Not used, obviously, as you can see, they're still in the packet. But so I think this might be a hint to get back into making some amigurumis. Maybe I will. Maybe I will, because I do enjoy making the amigurumis, and these ones would be perfect for the necks, because they would really, if you put that in, that would keep the neck nice and stiff and everything for the. Oops, sorry for the crinkles. I'm sorry for the crinkles. No more crinkles. So yeah. Thank you so much, Diane, for that. That was really very, very much appreciated. That is all I've got for you today. I am going to be making another video shortly. It's Monday, but I'm going to make a video for Wednesday showing photos of my 2 cowls I'm doing. I've completed part 4 on both. So I'm going to show you those. That'll be tomorrow, maybe. Yeah. depending on when I put this up. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Please don't forget your thummies, and leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe too. It's really, really does help the channel. Okay, I'm going to say bye for now and take care.